Putting the lowering kit on the Red Cat hauler today. Remove the cab. That's the very first step. Jeez. Guys, I can't make this up. Very first step other than removing that cab. Like, that's like the preliminary step. Remove 16 screws under the bed. Next step. Remove 4 screws on top. Remove 2 screws on the side. That's 22 screws I gotta remove. If you're part of RC Box Club, you already have the bits for it too. What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to RC Vlog. Guys, almost every RC YouTuber has done like a top 10 or top 5 cars of 2023. I thought about doing one myself. However, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Today, I'm gonna talk about the top 5 cars that I feel changed the game in the RC industry in 2023. And when I say change the game, it essentially forced the industry to go in a particular direction. Each car did it a little differently. However, I'll elaborate when we start going through the cars. So this is the top 5. However, there's oh my god, there's definitely more than 5. So I'm gonna go over a couple of honorable mentions really quick. The first honorable mention are the Traxxas BL2S cars. The reason why I got to bring those up is because they really changed the game when it comes to durability. Now with the new BL2S cars, not only is it coming with a cheap budget brushless system, but now they put the heavy duty kit on them and they're almost indestructible. So how it changed the game is it basically forced other manufacturers to make almost indestructible RC cars. Now there's a weak point on the BL2S cars that I still feel like could be improved, which is the shocks, but they're not awful. But you can literally buy any of the Traxxas BL2S cars, 4-wheel drive ones, the ones with the heavy duty kits, and it'd be like the only RC car you have, and you really don't have to get any upgrades for it. So much so that you almost got to question what Traxxas was thinking on that one. Don't they want return customers? The next honorable mention is the Arma Gorgon. So the way they change the industry is now that's like a legitimate hobby grade RC car for a super budget price. I think they only want 169 bucks. I mean, it's hard enough to make a hobby grade RC car under 200 bucks, and that's a cool one. Like, it looks cool too. It's durable, it's backed by a reputable brand, and only 169 bucks? It's gonna force other manufacturers to get into that price range, that price point, to compete with that thing, because it's hard to beat, especially if you're buying an RC car, a first RC car for an entry-level enthusiast. It's a tough one. All right, let's go into the top 5. Number 5 is actually this car right here, the Red Cat cab over engine hauler. Not only do I just think it looks just amazing, but for the longest time, Traxxas was the only car manufacturer with a hauler. And the reason why haulers are so cool, you can essentially drive 2 RC cars and only control 1. I love the haulers. And with Red Cat getting into the hauler game, I think you're gonna start seeing more manufacturers get into the hauler game because they're so freaking cool. Now, while I think the Red Cat cab over engine hauler is the best looking hauler for sure, I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. And what I'm doing right now, putting a lowering kit on it, like, having an option to even put a lowering kit, it has a light kit, we're gonna do all that stuff to my hauler. It does fall a little short performance-wise. I think if you're looking for a performant hauler, I think look no further than the Traxxas TRX 6 hauler. However, if you want a cool one that you don't plan on like going off-road or crawling with, just plan on running it on the road or making it a shelf queen, man, the Red Cat hauler, it's freaking sick. Number 4, guys, the Tekno SCT 410 2.0. Tekno already had an amazing short course with the SCT 410.3. Then they came out with the 410 SL to be more 10 scale friendly, made for like tight indoor tracks, extremely light, awesome truck. And then they shortly followed it up with the SCT 410 2.0, which is even better than all of them, I think. I think you're gonna see major growth in the SCT class, and I'm gonna say 90% of them are gonna be Tekno. Other car manufacturers are gonna have a hard time to keep up with it, and I'm curious to see if they even react. But I think at big races, at any races, if you add the SCT, the 4-wheel drive SCT class, I mean, that's gonna boost your entries by 30, 40, maybe even 50 entries. It's so much fun, low maintenance, easy to drive, great class. Number 3, the Arma Mojave 4S. Mojave 4S. Like, there's nothing you can say bad about that car. That car does everything really well. It's super durable, super fast, super fun, jumps well. You could probably race it. Actually, you definitely could race it. It looks really cool. It's just a pleasure to drive. If you go drive that thing, you're just really gonna enjoy yourself. Now, the reason why I think it changed the game is because they just proved out that you don't have to have crazy volts You don't have to have 6S, 8S to go super fast and have a lot of fun. The Mojave 4S, I mean, it feels like a 6S vehicle. Speed, weight, everything. It feels like it, but it's only 4S, which is freaking great. 4S batteries are typically cheaper. You only have to buy one of them. And I think you're going to see a lot more car manufacturers make cars of that scale, 4S, because it's really efficient and affordable. Great truck. I definitely highly recommend you guys go check one out and drive one if you can, because it's an awesome truck. All right, we're coming up on the 22nd screw removed. This bed should just come right off. I have to remove the switch. There we go. We're getting close, guys. So to put the lowering kit on, you have to get this Torque Spec servo pack with Y harness. So it comes with 2 servos, and then you have these servo arms that come with the hauler. It's pretty straightforward. Should be able to do this pretty easy. Oh. Oh man, that is so sick. Oh man, I'm so excited. All right, we gotta put this thing back together. All right, number 2 is gonna trigger people because it's just what they do on my channel. They get triggered by this stuff. But I think the Traxxas Ultimate X cars are a game changer. The reason why I think the Traxxas Ultimate X cars are a game changer, and I'm talking about the Ultimate X Max and the Ultimate XRT, is because they essentially made the Mercedes of RC cars. Like, that is like the highest end RC basher you can buy. I said basher because you can buy kits and hop them up like crazy. But if you just want to buy like a high end RC car, you want the best of the best, Ultimate X Max. Then they made it limited. It's more of a reason to buy it. I really want an Ultimate X Max. I have the Ultimate XRT. I think it's amazing. Yes, guys, you can upgrade it yourself and get your X Max or XRT like that, but you don't have the actual Ultimate one. I think the car is a total flex, and I really like it. I think it's a game changer. I do think it is. I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing more manufacturers put all the hop-ups on cars and sell them like that to see how it does, because it's sweet. It looks cool. Oh man, almost done. Oh man. And lastly, guys, as much as I think the release could have been done a little bit better, I think this car could have been way bigger. Actually, it's not a car. Could have been way bigger than it was because the release was weird. Like, they released it, they announced it, and then they didn't have any in stock. No one could get it. But if you don't know what I'm talking about already, the number 1 game changer for 2023 to me is the Losi Pro Moto. Now, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't a little bitter that I didn't get one when it first released. Again, I've already been through this. It's not because I wanted it free. It's because I wanted it early. I mean, I'm an RC YouTuber. Like, I wanted it early. But I got to give credit where credit's due. That bike is amazing. Like, it's just like an engineering masterpiece. It's a lot of fun. I don't have a lot of time on mine. However, I do plan on doing more content really soon with it. I plan on making one into a supermoto. Super excited about that. But I think that rattled like almost every manufacturer. Like, it was the hottest thing since sliced bread when it released. So what do you think? Am I right or wrong? Did I miss one? What's another game changer of 2023? And what's going to change the game in 2024? Well, that's a wrap, guys. Man, that thing's sick. I hope you liked the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time.